よいしょ。よいしょ。まあ今んとこ音声いい感じやな。よっ。探検家みたいな。遅れてるのが主人公なんかな。でも色違うよな。パッケージと。パッケージ青かったよね。あれ映んなくなったな。ちょっと待ってね。あ、映った。よしよしよし。 玉とはぐれたのかな。あまりにもどんくさいかな。
There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade.
あ、こっちプレイヤー。あれ？お前は誰？さっきの赤いの主人公じゃないの？
Ember ran because standing still made them feel helpless. The wall glistened. The painting showed embers on a sacred journey. Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze, almost when they noticed a small satchel. The satchel felt heavy. The statue shone brightly in the light. There was a symbol on the floor. There was a symbol on the floor. Ember noticed something wrong. There was a round space where something used to fit. To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place. Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark. The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar. Ember felt like they were being watched. The foxes howled into the night. The only reply was silence. The path was blocked. As Ember approached, the flames with a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin. The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember. Hope was almost within reach.
あとは戸口、今晩は。
おはどうしたお疲れ。
The flame spoke and Ember listened.
リスナーさんがおすすめされたゲームをしてくれたゲームを。なになに？
The flame lingered ahead.
案内してくれてる。
Was it trying to escape? Or leading the way?
なんだあれ。
あとは戸口、コンセールで170円やん。
The crow held a
あ、そうなの？
shining trophy tight.
あれ？
A stranger whispered, I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice. The worm looked helpless. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
ミミズ。
Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
しまったな。セール待てばよかったな。前買った時ちょっと高かった記憶あるんだよな、これ。
The cave entrance was overgrown with dry brambles.
あとは戸口、セールで買ったわけじゃないんだ。通常時1700円ってなってた。
最安ではなかったかも。お、これあれじゃない？燃えた燃えた燃えた燃えた。なにもう情報量が多いんよ。
The stranger shivered in the cold. They'd moved through such dark places. They lay down and closed their eyes.
Ah, そういうことね。
Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles.
動いた。生き返っ、生き返るんかい。
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep? The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
壊れた網。どこここ。ああ、帰ってきた。
The stranger was forlorn and grey as ash. The ghost spoke. I will warm them until they choose. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is a place to travel through as your light fades, but none have passed. The forest king now, and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again that word, forlorn. The forlorn are those who, if you find them, send them to me and I will guide them. I am just a guide along the way. So many lost embers have I seen. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost. Find them and I will guide them. The forest king, the campfire will find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire. Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn. The stranger said, "Take care of those you care about the most."
助けたら助けただけなんだね。
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
ああ、で、その、助けないといけない
Return if you have lost your
助け
way.
なきゃいけないフォローンがまだいるよ、こっちにいるよって教えてくれるんだ、この人は。なるほどね。
The door was sealed shut.
90%オフとかだったかな。でもなんか安かったから買ったは買ったんだよね。これなんだ？あ、なんかあるわ。好きなところから探索していいタイプのゲームだな、これ。多分。
The Wanderer's Diary.
放浪者の日記。
Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places?
探
I
索
call
ゲー
out, but mine is the only voice.
主人公の出場もよくわからないんだよな。赤いのとは、ここに来た人とは違うみたいだし。
Key was nestled, but it was just out of reach.
Hmm. これだよね、崖に腰掛ける人。ほう。
Barely visible through the murky, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat. The traveller spoke. I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle. The traveller spoke. I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
持ってきてやればいいんか。
The stranger had been forgotten.
何なんか顔開いてる。
They tried to follow as best they could. But no one heard them when they fell behind.
まあ簡単ですね。まあ前半ですからね。
The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you. The traveler said, "Friend, you need go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back." The stranger had blazed their own path, created their own rock, their own islands. They did not need Ember's kindness. But still, Ember stayed. Building a bridge should it ever be needed.
後半になれば難しくなるんやろうな、これ。
The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence. The Ember was... I'm headed for the crossroads. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
なんかちょっと様相が違うな。
The stranger was trapped, caught in a maze. What was hard to make sense of this place.
できることある他に？わかったかも。やっぱ分かってねえ気がするわ。いやマジでわかんねえこれ。難しいぞこれ。これ押せるんか？押せない。これかな？これでこうするじゃん。でこうするじゃん。で こうして、で、こうして、で、こう。で、で、
The trail just kept on closing.
で、こう、こう、で、こう、こう、で、こう。で、ほら、いった。一気に歯応え出てくるじゃん。ちょっと隠し系だったっぽかったしな。
あと窓口。わかった。わかった。
ちゃんとわかった。
The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly. The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
Oh?
The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow. Sitting out there every day by the pond, only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered.
多分この魂が吹き飛ばされるんじゃないの？
A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Every day by the pond, a constant reminder. For a brief moment, he looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. Saw him grow from a tadpole. Spent every day side by side. So much better at catches them before I can bait them. Oh, it makes me feel useless some days, the fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much. The old man looked carefully at the pond. Well, listen, it helps though, telling someone. If you need help catching anything, you just ask. You saw the frog? You asked the frog about... Actually, please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them. The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. Let me have a look. With a silk thread, the fisherman kept with each knot he tied. A net. Here you go. Good as new.
おお。直してくれるんだ。 おカエルってお前か。
The frog stared at Embo, its belly rumbling.
水。あ展開が急
It
す
was
ぎる。
not how Embo had imagined the gurgling of water or a deafening heartbeat. But then, the frog returned Embo's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn.
障害の排除。
The stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on. Now they were deep in the woods. It felt so pointless.
ストーリーはかなりよくわかんないな。
The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there. Ember found the wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them. The stranger spoke. There's a cook in the swamp. Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more. The key was net, but it was just out of reach. The old gate was locked. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. The stranger gasped for breath. dark water slipping above their head. Didn't care if they sank or swam. Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls. A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached out a hand. The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend. The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
そう、あいつ、赤いの。何なんだ
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Little one, your journey, the path to leave, I will guide others to follow after you clear the way." There are others like me. You will always be welcome here in the forest. The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead." Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but they said, "I know what I don't want to." Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
助かりたがってないフォローもいると。
Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The
ラン
lanthorn
タンホルン
comforts
の音
me.
色。
Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes and graying trees. Ember approached the forlorn. They said, I don't. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
Crossroad 分岐点ってこれかな。
Do you know where I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh? The two travelers, yeah, I go anywhere, yeah. The birds scare me though.
鳥が怖い。鳥ってあれか。
The crossroads gate was locked.
鍵。
The guard joked. And with a bag looking, both guards started looking at Ember with the guard leered. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that. We guard the door to the... Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The forest king... Yes, come this way.
Eh?
A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember. Ember was terrified but tried not to show it. The giant bird spoke softly. Another little Ember. Do not fear. The bird is a friend. Ember wanted to feel safe. Oh, little Ember. The birds will take another and stay safe in the nest. You'll never... Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one?
Eh?
See? Birds will make the world less frightening. It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird was disappointed. Stay? No, hope is false. Hope hurts little ones in the end. The forest kings, perhaps they could rest. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little Ember, you will stay. Search for hope no more. Now take this feather.
赤い羽。
Feather means Ember. Birds keep little... Birds should never leave the nest.
なんか怒られた。助けたらいけないんだ、鳥的には。
The guard seemed pleased. I can hold that back. Leave him alone. They're one... Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things.
い
The
なくなってる
travelers。had... A campfire remained. Bear tracks lay in the cinders.
なんかきな臭いな。
The stranger wanted Ember's attention. Being careful, you should get away from him. You can't trust... I've heard there's an... Well, that's where I'm going if I can find a way down.
きな臭いな、なんか。
Back again. Where's the other little ones? They left the quick way. Ignore them. They're just... Yeah, having a bit of joke. It didn't feel like a joke to Ember. We'll be watching you. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. Nothing down there but go see the forest king. He'll set you straight. Got your first feather eyes. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass. A stranger leaned in. But friend, those birds are really just embers. Dressed up. Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have? They couldn't rest in that place forever. They had to keep going.
Machi?
Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The forest king seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on. Hidden away was a scrap of journal. There were memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp. The traveler seemed distressed. But it's been a while. It's my fault. The traveler seemed distressed. But it's been a while. It's my fault. This forlorn was not the same as the other. The forlorn whispered, I may never be right. The future is yours, but mine is mine. Ember left the time wasn't right, perhaps would never be. The traveler whispered quietly, no matter where I go, always here. It looked like a map, but pieces were missing. The piece formed a new route. Ember found a scrap of journal. I heard them coming. The snap of a twig, a flutter of birds. A figure dashing through the undergrowth. Another like me? It was the same place as before. But how? An eerie scene. Like a moment frozen in time. Hidden inside was the wanderer's journal. Another face at last. A catcher of fish resting by a pond. We work together, silk and tar and aching fingers. My boat floats once more, though I almost wish to stay. gradually more of the map was revealed. A section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundation. It was like the map had been broken on purpose. The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose? The stranger spoke. I said something, and now I'm lost. And it's too late. The skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The skeleton looked held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The statue spoke. The instrument you now hold, another before you, took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle. The lanthorn began to glow. Inside was a secret diary entry. Pink, orange, red, brown, leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle, lovely sound. Fall into a giant mound. A lost message was inside. The mist is thick. One way blurs into another. Where do I end? Where does the world begin? I cannot see far enough to tell. There was one last place to reach on the map.
Eh?無理じゃね？どうなんの？いけないんだ。
The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
回せるのか。こういうこと？あ、待って、これさ、回した状態であれするとさ、あ、違うな。
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite the older myths. I have to move on.あれどうやって取るんだろう。 Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist. The way through was muffled by the fog. Ember, could that have been a tremendous snow? Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun. A sleeping pig. They looked happy. A sleeping pig. They looked happy. The plant looked like it could take a hand, and it was in Ember's way. The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell. The plant, and it was in Ember's way. The plant looked, and it was in Ember's way.
どういうこと？なんかおでこになんか毛が生えてる。ん？
Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy.
泥沼。
hideous odor filled the air. And suddenly, the reason was obvious.
Television?
Ember found a lost message. The smell of hot broth and hearty stew wafts across the swamp. By the cook's pot I meet another. They are on their own path, but we promise to meet again. The pig inhaled a giant snort of air. Wait, what's the Ember shuffled nervously. Other Embers fed me treat, but then stopped. You feed me now. As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly. Fruity, fresh. But what I want is something with more crunch. The pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more. It was junk. Maybe the pig would eat some junk. And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter. Surprising. A little sparky, but what I want is something with more crunch. Perhaps if Ember could satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful. Inside was a scrap of journal. In the orchard, I meet the stranger from the cook's fire. A stranger no longer. Together we fill their satchel, food and memories for the road ahead. The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it. This was the last thing Ember could find to offer. Crunchy, embery, but the pig's stomach made an almighty sound. Ember chuckled with relief at the large creature they had been so afraid of. The pig had vanished, but something moved beneath the surface. In a muddy pond, Ember thought the pig looked a lot less imposing. The pig shouted joyously, "Join me, morsel!" The pig seemed happy, but Ember wasn't. Why do I consume whatever people put in front of me? I need some true nourishment, but there's none. But so much cooler in this muddy pond, I can finally think. Thank you, morsel. Ember thought about the pig. Fed to burst, cheerily, the stranger said. Don't remind me of when it stood there, mouth open. I like you. Who had the pig been before? Ember wondered.
ん？これよくわからん。調べると奥に行く。Ember watched as the helpful piggy cleared the path. The Wanderer's Diary. An ancient throne sits empty. No one remains to guide or protect, but we do not mind. My companion shelters with me now. We cannot help those left behind. A stone golem frozen in the lake, a relic from a forgotten time. The stranger couldn't take on more. The time to grow had passed.
はあ、だる、そっち行けないんかい。
They settled into the soft moss and waited.
今日の晩ご飯何しようかな。
The strangers stretched their limbs. Perhaps it is not too late after all. Ember found the Wanderer's diary. We stop by the warmth of another campfire. The guardian spirit provokes us, asks what we hope to resolve. I do not understand the question. My companion is silent. The pot had turned cold. The fire had died. Nothing the cook made felt good enough. Endlessly stirring the same tasteless pot. Couldn't focus, sleepwalking through the days. In the eye of the storm, a fragile flicker. They wanted to serve something perfect. Ember couldn't hold on.
あ、ちょっとはみ出てた。
Praise of others was hollow. The cook felt numb and hurt all at once. The cook spoke softly. Oh, I must have lost myself for a moment. It's supposed to be mine, but it's not ready. A wonderful smell. You look starving. Have a little taste. It was the most beautiful thing. I know. It got Ember wished the cook would believe them. Oh, I'd forgotten how good, but it's not ready. There's no need to. The cook stirred their soup, looking at them. Soon, maybe. Oh, I used to love this, but nothing has flavor. I'm stuck. If you know what you want, but I really need something from you if it was still standing. Oh, the cook struggled. Pigs have gotten in me, planted every cell. Only hard. Take the key and have a look yourself. I can't bear to. See if anything is left, but I promise you, there won't be.
なんかいけちゃった。よくわかってないけどいけちゃった。
The stranger was afraid. They couldn't see what lay ahead. Ember saw their own fear reflected in the stranger.
なんでそこで曲がるの？
The darkness hungered for them all. Little Ember spoke hesitantly. How do you continue, never knowing if we'll reach the end?
Eh?なんかボタン出たなと思ったら
Ember uncovered a journal entry. Snotty piggy, simple piggy, so easily teased with fruit. They are no help until they are fed. A few grow fat, wobbling on their trotters.
Ah, 帰ってきた
Cheerily, this remind me of one who stood there, mouth open. I like you. Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked long cold, but ready to be lit. The ghost spoke. I will warm them until they choose. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is the hall. Here hope was consumed. You must not lose hope. Or you too. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost. Find them and I will guide them. The forest king, the campfire, find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire. Travel wisely. Return if you have lost your way.
あ、違うな、ここじゃない。察してくれみたいな謎解きが多いな。
Hands encircled around the evening fire, merry lanthorn tunes, singing out the promises of old.
2つあるってことはみたいな。察してくれみたいな謎解きめっちゃ多いなこのゲーム。あれ？ お前何に使うん？進めるだけなら4人でいいけど、完クリするなら何人いるって感じなんだろうな、これ。
Through the mist, Ember could feel they were being watched. Ember found a scrap of journal. The lanthorn wards off ghosts and fear. It shapes the world as we wish it. I urge my companion to rest, but still they stare into the fire. The stranger had come so very far.
あ、戻ることもできるんだ。
The stranger had come so very far.
なんか書いてあるんだよな、上に。どうすんのこれ。どうすんのこれ。 積んだからってなんかあるわけじゃねえやろ。はあ、どういうこと？全然わからんけど。他にできることあるかこれ。ヒントぐらいあってもいいんじゃねえの？もしかして、はい。こっからどうすんだ？ああ、わかった。
They felt the air beneath them, the distance ever widening.
で、待って、これもう一段ある。
It was such a long way down.
オーケー。投げて。はあ。はあ。急に難しくなるじゃん。
A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further.
「豚何に使うん？こいつ何に使うん一体？どこまで連れていくんこれ？階段は来られるが。ただ食うだけ。マップ糸にはついてこない。ついてこない。ってことは、このマップの中で何かをしなきゃいけない。何をこっちはこっちはついてくる？ついてこない。来ないか。なんだ？何させるんだこいつに。絶対何の意味もないわけないよな。よくわかんない服着てるし。なんだ？どこに連れてくんだ？何をさせるんだこいつに。どこ行ったスタックすんのやめて。凄まじくスタックしている。やっぱバグった。豚がバグってる。明らかに豚がバグってる。 うーん。わかんねえな。あ、寝ちゃった。遠すぎて。わからん。ちょっとこの豚わかりません。ここまでにしとこうかな。もういい時間やな。わかんなくなってきたし。お前難しいんだよな。組み合わされた選択肢。
The stranger knew they had to move on. The path behind was forever closed. They knew they had no choice, and yet they hesitated.
ああ、4つ全部幼い関係ですかこれもしかして。
They tried so hard to see it all. To leave now seemed unbearable.
うん。
The stranger stared past Ember. I'm almost ready. Let me sit a little longer. I will catch up. I promise. The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." The path ahead lies behind. Know that if you return, you will always be welcome. Warm yourself, little one. Time is to be savored.
そういえば果樹園の鍵ってそうだよな、戻れないよな。うん。ああ。ああ、なるほどね。もう全部見つけてるよと、森はね。ちょっと待って、これさ、もしかしてさ、じゃあ次の洞窟で終わりってことじゃないこれ。また2日でゲームが終わるのか。もう半分はいったぞ。いやでもこっから結構かかると思うんだよな。こういうパズル系って後半になると難易度上がるからな。ああ。なんかちょこちょこ実績の会場があるけど、もしかして、実績そこそこ多いのかなと思ったらそんなことはなかった。うん。まあ一旦。 あれなんか、よくわかんないところで画面止まってるな。よし。とりあえずご飯を作ってこようかな。ね。はあ。なんか謎解き系。ストーリークリア系の謎解き系はちょっと、あんまり触手が動かないところはある。うん。ストーリークリア系が大体間延びするんだよな。アクションゲーでも何でもそうなんだけど。ステージクリアして、みたいな。でもこのゲームは割と探索要素との折り合いが結構つけてあるからいい感じではある。だいぶマシ。よいしょ。じゃあ、お疲れ様でした。ではよろしくお願いします。